Hi traders, had a great traders round table tonight, so I will just reveal a shortened version of what we went through tonight. First of all, let's just look at the forex charts. This is the pound yen, hugely bullish chart, lovely move up from autumn last year, and all the pullbacks have got bought. Now this, you can see on this chart, on this weekly fib level, this 17270 is key. Today we came down and so far held that. So let's drill down into the charts. This is the daily. What I'm looking for here is a bullish consolidation. What I'm seeing, I should say, is bullish consolidation. So here, nice move, pull back, nice move. Okay, so a lot of profit taking. And drops under support, but it gets bought and you get a head and shoulders. There's the neckline, and then we run up. Okay, so here, to me, that was a lovely pullback to a nice trend line, massive support, that pushed up, pull back, and so on. So what I'm looking at, I'm just buying pullbacks. I'm just simply buying pullbacks. And this to me is a low risk, high reward entry here. If you're not in it, don't worry, there is plenty of time. And if we drill down to the 4 hour and expand this, you can see that we have been holding the 8 EMA here. We've had some moves down here which have held. We have a nice bullish bar there, and we are holding the 4 hour 8. And what I'm looking for is this to hold, tighten up, and squeeze that into that direction. If it doesn't work, it really doesn't matter because I've got such a close stop. I'm risking money that I am prepared to lose, which is very much the nature of trading. I'm very happy to take a loss as long as it's small, and as long as I let my runners run, then it works for me, and I can suffer lots of small stop outs as long as I get sufficient levels of moves and runners. Now that is a wedge in anyone's book. So what we've got to do is close above 173.15. This major level here. It's had all these moves, all these touches. This is a major sort of belt, a major line in the sand. So close above 173.20, and then we stand a chance of getting a run, at which point I will of course add. Okay, so that's the pound yen. Let's just look at the daily, so the 60-minute chart, the 1 hour chart, and you can see that on the fibs here, so that's the fib. I've taken the fibs from here and here. It's ragged. I admit it's ragged. So we get lower, with a higher low, we retest the low, and we're just retesting resistance. So very much trapped in a range, typical of this sort of peak summer period. Not very much data for the UK around. This is the downside of this trade. It's a very quiet week for the UK data-wise. Alright, so let's look at the pound US, see if that's any different. Seeing a lot of strength in the dollar. Nice 4 hour reversal bar on the 15th. Took until retested on the 16th and 17th, and has been dropping on pullbacks ever since. So dollar is strong. This is US dollar CAD. I've got an alarm set for 785. So looking for this to be a bullish consolidation. 50 EMA is creeping up, but we are extended, and I want to see that pull back. That's 775, which is just up here, is the daily 50 EMA. And US dollar Swissy is likewise stepping up. So the dollar is stepping up. There's a nice distribution pattern here. But once we closed above 88.75, we started to push up. US dollar yen, not as good. And I'm looking for this to get to potentially 102.50 up to 105 longer term. But it's a slow one, it's a slow burner. Let's update, let's go to the 4, oh, we're on the 4 hour. Right, let's get the fibs on the big picture. So this is significant. The fact we're holding 101.85, and this looks to me as if we could so this is the buying zone. This is institutional buying potentially, and they're now having to drag it up because there's too many people holding longs. They need liquidity in the market, so they're shaking weak hands out by pushing up into these levels here. But ultimately, if that can start breaking, start holding this here, start closing above 102, that's got a lot further to go. How are you going to trade it? Well, you could see if you get a pullback for 101.70 area. Otherwise, you're going to have to buy higher with a tighter stop. You don't have to risk a lot of capital on this. Of course, you need to trade your position size. You need to be very, very clear about what your position size is and stick to it. Don't get greedy. Dip into these markets with money you can afford to lose and manage your trade. That is the essence of trading. Right, oil. And you can see on this 4 hour, we'll stick with the 4 hour charts, you can see 190 got bought, we're at 101.70. If we retest 101.50 tomorrow and hold, I will be a buyer to see if we can get up to 105. Note how on this fib level we fail at 50% for a nice drop. Okay, so I'm prepared to risk some capital on that with Dow. I'm going to talk in the trading room about the way in which I'm managing this summer quiet period. We've got non-farm payroll, we've got GDP, we've got a lot of data. If that holds, and that starts closing above the big 17k, we could come up, retest 17,100, 200 and bust up. If we start closing under this level here, start closing under the 17,000 level, and particularly put in reversal bars here under the 50 EMA, if all we're doing is lifting up and we can't hold it, then I will start shorting and looking to see if we can wiggle down. But in the meantime, I don't want to fight the trend. Now we've put in a bar like this, I'm going to mark off this range. This to me is, we've got 30 minutes till the close, so this to me is Monday's range. If we hold that range, and these pullbacks to 950 get bought, now we'll buy and hold into non-farm payroll. Okay, so today's range to me was crucial. The Monday's range is crucial, and that is sandwiched between 50 and 88, but has engulfed the Sunday open, closed above the Friday close, So that is bullish. So I will buy pullbacks in that. Stocks. Gold is sideways, by the way, so let's just stay out of it. I like this one here. I like this call on the. No, I don't. This is Tullow Oil. This is a reversal signal on Friday. New low, close above next day. It's a reversal signal. I would buy a pullback to that area there. If we see it, because I think that's got the potential for a nice W pattern, and that could run. And price lines had a good day. Bearing in mind what I've just said about the Dow, I actually think that that is a buy now. I was looking to short that. I like the way we're holding the 120. I like the way we're closing above there. I think there's better charts out there. Yahoo I'm out of. I've taken profits in Yahoo. I'm just watching. I'm looking to see if that can retest 35. Taser. Nope. Starbucks. Nope. So that's a earnings play. That's gapped up on earnings, I suspect, and dropped out of that range. I will keep an eye out to see if we see 77.90 area. SSI. I'm actually in this. Talked about this over the weekend. I like that one. This is a good way to play silver. This is a good silver stock. Netflix. New low, close above next day by the look of it. That could be back in play. So I'm going to leave it because if I don't like charts that can't close above the 8. That's a lot of selling, huge amount of selling, and I just think it needs a lot longer to prove itself. All we're doing, that's the range bar for that earnings bar, and we're underneath it, we're staying out of it, so I am staying out of that as well. NetApp, NTAP, sorry, doing well, touched the 8, ran up. That's very high now. LinkedIn, I took profits, happy to stand aside. Hargreaves is a watch. Nope, that is not doing it. Citrix still moving out. I am in this, bought this down here, 2360 area. Barclays sideways but holding. It's a bit of a hangman, so I need to watch that one. Okay, that's it, and hope that helps. See you in the room.